trying to keep my feet on the ground. I'm getting to like this feeling I found. I'm getting to love the thought of having you around. And I will never let you go. I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground. I'm getting to like this feeling I found.
Hello race fans, and we are finally here for the next Mobil 1 NASCAR Series race, which is taking place here at Kentucky, and this is going to be the Twinkies 415. Why is it 415? Well, it's Twinkies. What do you expect from a delicious pastry dessert? Anyway, after a caution-free race last week at Road America, Nathan Hudson came out on top, and it pretty much rose him up to 24th in points. Now, out of the top 10 in standings, only one person has a win, and that's Alex Ferranti, which his win came at Richmond, I believe. But tonight on the front row, we have Joseph Lombard in the 54 and James Silverfox in the 77. We got two Toyotas in the front row. And starting in second is going to be Aaron Williams, who's been in a little rut as of late. And starting right beside him is Sean Galligan in the 94. Trying to represent for Dodge tonight. I don't know what all is going to happen here, but we're going to have to find out, as the winner is going to receive a lifetime supply of Twinkies, as we're just seconds away from those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright boys, just like we talked about in the meeting, what's going to pay off for us today is patience and consistency. Good smooth racing on the racetrack, and that's what will take us up to the front. We'll be there at the end of this thing.
And as the cars are rolling off pit road, here is your starting lineup for the Twinkies 415.
Can you get me close enough to be inside of the action? Can you show me all the power of the pride and the passion? Wanna feel the thunder and the thrill of the ride, cause I feel alive with speed on my side. Yeah, I wanna be there. Put me right in the middle of the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there. I wanna lose my voice screaming with the crowd. No, my driver's gonna win and make me proud. From the pre-race party, gonna go insane when I'm right down with them in victory lane. Yeah, I wanna be there.
Alex Jones starting in this race from the 29th position. His points lead was drastically cut short after he wrecked last week. Now Derek Engel is second in the points, and he's only behind by 3 points. And Derek Engel, he's going to start this race from the 24th position. As we head back to our pole sitter, Joseph Lombard, he fell all the way back to 35th in points after wrecking twice last week. So we're going to have to see what he can do at one of his best tracks. In the Truck Series, he won, in the Truck Series in Season 1, he swept both Kentucky races. So we're going to have to see what Joseph is going to do here in the Monster Energy 54 as the pace car has made its way off of pit road, and we are racing here at Kentucky. Like I said in the pre-race, the winner of this race will receive a lifetime supply of Twinkies for winning the Twinkies 415. And oh boy, teammates already starting to work together here. Aaron Williams and Cole Dalley in the 88 and the 7 out of JR Motorsports. It looks like here comes one of the hometown boys, James Qualls. There have been so many chances where James Qualls could have won a race at Kentucky, but he always came up short as he just got forced outside by Tim Walch and Stephen Gonzalez. He's going to have to try to find a way to bounce back. And here comes our second hometown boy, Dylan Poteet. He's trying to get on the inside of Kris Wascher in the 5. trying to get the help of Josh McCullough. It's just a 3-wide race back there between Ryan Acosta, Charles Jackson, and a third driver. I couldn't see who it was in time. I believe it was Silver Fox. And oh man, Silver Fox, he's dropping like a rock. He started in this race in second, and he fell all the way back to 17. He really needs to get off of that high side. He's about to get passed by the points leader if he doesn't get back to the bottom. And oh man, here comes some more 3-wide action between Aaron Williams and Seth Cole. But oh boy, Dylan Posey, he had to back out of it. Heading back to the front, it looks like Justin Lombard is still the race leader. As I just saw the yellow lights, the caution is out. We have our first caution on lap number 4 out of 27. Let's see what happened. And oh boy, it looks like something happened with the 85 of Dylan Young, and I think it may have been just a solo car accident. I don't see anybody on pit road. No, it was just the 85 of Dylan Young. Something happened. And oh boy, Dylan Young, his battle continues as he's now 25th cents. It looks like something happened between turns 1 and 2 as we see skid marks. Is anybody coming down pit road right now? I believe they are. I could be mistaken. No, they're not. It's too early. But oh man, our top 5 is going to be Joseph Lombard, Cole Dalley, Danny Wells, Aaron Williams, and Steven Gonzalez in the 87. But oh well, let's take a look at the replays and see what happened to Dylan Young. Okay, here's what happened to Dylan Young. Apparently, they almost went 4 wide in turn 1, and I guess Dylan Young tried to get back in line, but I guess Alex Ferranti came up and just tapped the left rear quarter panel of the 85. Then that sent Dylan Young straight into the wall. It's just a solo car spin. No other cars hit him. But oh man, Dylan Young finds trouble early here in the Twinkies 415. I don't think Dylan Young's gonna be too happy with that 6 car, because Dylan Young, he started in this race, and I'm trying to look at the list. He started in this race in the 16th position, and he just got stuck on the outside and dropped like a rock, much like James Silverfox did. And here we are back on the caution at Kentucky with a little bit of breaking news. It looks like Justin Lombard may have ran into some problems in his 54 car, and I'm sorry for that little lag there. I don't know what's going on. The track just started lagging all of a sudden. I don't know if Justin Lombard is making an indication for pit road. It looks like Cole Dalley, he's trying to do the same thing, and here comes the 54. I don't know. It looks like Justin Lombard is the only car that's coming down pit road. Oh boy, this may be pit strategy, or maybe the 54 has had a problem. He was the leader of the race just now, but he just surrendered it to Cole Dalley. I don't know. We're gonna have to get an update on the 54 in just a sec. As the pace lights are off, we're gonna stay here and we're gonna try to see if we're gonna get an update from the 54. Let's go over our top 10 starting lineup. Dylan Young, he didn't drop out of the race from that little spin in turns 1 and 2. But Cole Dalley is the race leader, followed by Danny Wells. 3rd is Aaron Williams. 4th is Steven Gonzalez. 5th is Seth Cole. 6th is hometown boy Dylan Poteet. 7th now is Ryan Acosta. 8th is Kris Wascher. 9th is Joshua Collar. And rounding out the top 10 is Cody Lamas in the 22. Let's get a quick look at Joseph Lombard. And Joseph Lombard, he's back out onto the track. He may be trying to do some pit strategy here. I'm not sure, but he just went from 1st to 42nd. So I failed. Not 42nd, 40th. I'm sorry. This is the nationwide series. But oh man, he went from 1st to dead last. I don't know what's going on in the mind of Joseph Lombard right now, but he's one of those experienced drivers. As the pace car is making its way onto pit road, We're restarting this race on lap number 8, and Cole Dalley is the man in charge right now. The green flag is back out. And oh boy, it looks like Dylan Young and fail. Oh my god, that was a huge fail. It looks like Danny Wells, as I meant to say, and Aaron Williams, they got a better start than Cole Dalley did. Now Aaron Williams, he's trying to go under the inside of Danny Wells. And oh boy, he almost got into the 12 car. Tensions are definitely flaring between Aaron Williams and Danny Wells. They recently had a bickering after last week's race, so they're really on each other's nerves right now, as we have a new race leader, Steven Gonzalez. He's trying to pull away from Dylan Pulte, who just got into second place. And oh man, they're going 3 wide for third between Aaron Williams, Seth Cole, and Ryan Acosta. And oh boy, oh man, that was close. Ryan Acosta almost came up on Seth Cole. And oh man, we got a car blowing up. I think that was Austin Ogo. I'm not sure. And Joseph Lombard, he came back down pit road. There's no caution out. And oh yes, Austin Ogo in the 33, he's up in smoke. Oh man, the 33 is done for today. And oh man, bad luck continues for the 33 team. Heading back to the front, we have a battle for the lead. Steven Gonzalez and Dylan Pulte. Dylan Pulte trying to represent for all of his Kentucky fans. Much like Junior Nation in the NASCAR, we got the Pulte Nation here. Dylan Pulte, he started on the pole last week, and tonight, ironically, he started in the 17th position, the same place as his number. He just took the lead from Steven, but I don't think Steven's going to go down without a fight. He's trying to fight as hard as he can to take back that lead, and here comes Danny Wells, while the both of them are having the battles. And look who else is trying to come up, Alexander Jones. I have no idea how Alex Jones does it, but he started in this race in the 29th position, and here he is in the top 5. I don't know. He does this every week. He always starts in the back, and he always tries to make his way into the front. He had a huge points lead, but it drastically got cut short after he wrecked at Road America last week. And Steven Gonzalez, he's back to the race lead right now, but here comes Danny Wells trying to get back on the inside. Hopefully Danny's not trying to get screwed again. Like many chances, he has had so many chances to win, but he always gets screwed in the race one way or another. And I really shouldn't have said that, because it might happen again tonight. I really hope it doesn't, though. The last time Danny Wells has won a race in any of my leagues was Season 2 of the NASCAR Sticker Cup, which took place at Las Vegas. And oh man, I think we're having pit stops right now. Yes, we are, because I just saw Steven Gonzalez go into the deep outside, and Justin Perry is going to lead these guys out for green flag pit stops. Both of the hometown boys are coming down. Dylan Pulte as well as James Qualls in the 70 car. And there goes last week's winner, Nathan Hudson, going down pit road as well. He's in his pit stall. And oh man, caution's out. The caution is out. Oh boy, those guys better hurry up and get out of pit road, because if they don't, they're going to get a lap down. There's Chris Dalton leaving his pit, and I think everybody's gonna make it. Oh man, what's this gonna mean for the guys who stayed out? Well, they're coming down pit road, obviously. But oh man, we have our second caution of the night, and I have no idea what happened. And I think Chris Dalton has some rear damage. I don't know. I don't see anybody else with damage. I don't see anybody. No, we're going to have to find out what happened to break out our second caution, as the leaders are coming down, but the guys who came down pit road first, they're going to get around all of these guys. The first guy who came out was Justin Perry, and I believe Justin Perry is going to be the new race leader. I'm not sure. Nobody's going to go a lap down. As the first guy to come out of pit road this time by is going to be Danny Wells in the 12. But oh boy, we have to head back to the pace car and see what happened to bring out our second caution, because I have no idea what happened. It must have happened in turn 4. Okay, here's what happened to bring out our second caution. It looks like that that one of these cars coming down pit road, it looks like that Daniel Day in the 60 came up onto his teammate Eric Burton, and then that sends Eric Burton bouncing up to the high side right into Chris Darlington in the 41, and then that just sent him straight into the wall. I'm trying to get on him. There he is. And oh man, it's just another single car spin in the engines of turn number 3, and that's what brought out our caution. And oh boy, I wonder what this is gonna do for all the guys who came down pit road. Right before this caution came out, they couldn't immediately go back out, as we see Jessica Shelton speeding by in the 19. Here we are back at Kentucky. We're going to restart this race with 10 laps to go. And let me tell you, the field has greatly jumbled up. Our new leader right now is Justin Perry in the 31. Second place is Steven Gonzalez. Third place is Dylan Pote. Fourth place is Jay Wakefield. Fifth place is now third in points, Kyle Thomas. Sixth is Aaron Williams. Seventh is Cody Lamas. Eighth is now fifth in points, Tim Walch. Ninth is last week's winner, Nathan Hudson, and running out the top 10 is William Duncan. Sean Galligan and Joseph Lombard have fallen one lap down, and Austin Ogo is the only car out of the race. But oh man, Justin Perry, this is going to be his big chance. In the first few races of the season, he was the points leader, and right now he currently sits 9th in points, so a win here would definitely do him some good. Alex Jones was in the top 5. He fell back to the 17th position, but you never know. A lot can happen in 10 laps. Hopefully we don't see another caution, or if these guys can make it on 10 laps of fuel. The pace car makes its way onto pit road, and we're about to have our third restart. Green flag is back out here at Kentucky. And boy, Dylan Pote, he's not wasting no time. He desperately wants to win in at his home track in this custom built number 17, sponsored by Caterpillar. And oh man, he is all over the back bumper of Justin Perry. And there he is going to the inside. And oh man, he almost gets into the side of him. Here comes teammates working together once again, or not. Aaron Williams, he's trying to make it 3 wide. As Jay Wakefield, he will lead that lap going through the middle. But oh man, that is really going to open the door for Aaron Williams in the 88 to get around his teammate in the 24. But oh man, Jay Wakefield, oh man, he's making that middle and outside line working that 24 car. I believe he's the only driver to do that all night so far. And oh man, Jay Wakefield, he's trying to be successful like his brother Jared in the second cut. His brother Jared is his crew chief, but remember, the Wakefields, they're one of the most hated duos in the NR 2003 community. As Aaron Williams, he's trying to do whatever he can to catch up to his teammate. And Cody Lamas, he now makes his way into third. And here comes Charles Jackson into the picture now, trying to get around Tim Walch. And oh man, Tim Walch almost wrecked Justin Perry. And here comes Tim Fiegel. And here comes the Magic Man himself, Alex Jones. He's trying to get up there to extend his points lead. And just like that, in 2 laps, he makes his way into the top 10. But oh man, all these guys are racing really hard. But these two at Ajara Motorsports, they're the one in charge right now. Jay Wakefield and Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams hasn't won a race in any of my leagues since season 2 of the NASCAR Second Cut back at Atlanta when he drove for Hendrick Motorsports in the 48. And oh man, Aaron Williams, I think he finally got around his teammate for the lead. Jay Wakefield now goes to the outside. Now here comes Charles Jackson trying to get his second win of the season. He wants to win here at Kentucky as well. And I believe he's the only Toyota in the top 10 right now. Well, no, he's not. His teammate, Tim Fiegel, is in the 9th position. And here comes last week's winner, Nathan Hudson now. And oh man, what happened to Dylan Pote? And oh boy, he's stuck behind all this traffic on the high side, and he is dropping like a rock. Oh man, I think it's safe to say that Dylan won't win here tonight, but oh man. heading back to the front. Don't want to miss any other action. And boy, Charles Jackson, he gets around Jay Wayfield for second, and he's trying to close in on the lead from Aaron Williams. And oh man, this time about we have 4 laps to go, and Charles Jackson, he is all over the back bumper of Aaron Williams. Just shows how he wants to win. And here comes Joshua Collard in the 34. Where did he come from? Joshua Collard, he's already a 2-time winner, trying to be the first 3-time winner here in the Mobil 1 Nationwide Series. And he has made his way into 3rd place, trying to close up behind Aaron Williams. Oh man, 4 out of the top 5 cars are Chevrolets. And Joshua Collins trying to get around Aaron Williams, but Charles Jackson, he is the man in charge right now. Charles Jackson's last win came at, crap. Where did he win at last? I can't remember right now. But Charles Jackson, if he wins tonight, that will be his second win of the season. And Charles Jackson, he does have any competition right now. And now I remember where he won. His last win came back at Charlotte, where he beat out his own teammate. As we now have 2 laps to go. And here comes Jay Wayfield trying to bounce back. And here comes Nathan Hudson, last week's winner. And here comes Evan Wayne. Where did he come from? He started in this race all the way back in the 35th position, and here he is in the top 10. Oh man, lots of guys trying to win here tonight. As Nathan Hudson and Jay Wayfield, they're trying to work together. As we almost got some 4-wide racing back there. And oh man, we're coming to the white flag. Charles Jackson will take the white flag, and he has no competition right now. And here comes Nathan Hudson being pushed by Evan Wayne, and he's trying to close in on the number 20, but he may not have enough time. The 21 is all over the back bumper at that 14, and he's making a move for second. But that's not important right now. With no cars around him in sight, Charles Jackson coming out of turns 3 and 4 for the final time to win the Twinkies 415 and capturing his second win of the season. Charles Jackson will take home the Twinkies 415, and he wins a lifetime supply of Twinkies. Wow. I am breathless. I need to breathe. Oh my goodness. Charles Jackson completely comes out of nowhere, and he will win here tonight at Kentucky. Charles Jackson takes home the Twinkies 415 and a lifetime supply of Twinkies. I hope he doesn't get diabetes from eating all those Twinkies all at once. Oh man. Charles Jackson captures his second win of the Mobil 1 Nationwide Series tonight, as he will take home the Twinkies 415 here at Kentucky Speedway. Twinkies 415. Oh man, I need to catch my breath. And the official standings are, well, official. Charles Jackson defied the odds. He got around Aaron Williams, and he did not look back, as he will win here tonight at Kentucky. Evan Wayne, out of nowhere, we didn't see him in the top 10 all night, and he comes home in second. Derek Engel, second in standings. He's going to come home in third. A good run for him. And how about Nathan Hudson? Nathan Hudson started in the 34th position. He won at Road America last week, and this week he gets a top 5 and 4th. Good run for the number 14. He'll definitely move up in points tonight. William Duncan ends up with a top 5 and 5th. That's good for him. Cole Dalley ends up 6th. Jay Wakefield fell back to 7th. Joshua Collar, he had a strong charge, but he just couldn't get around the 88. Well, he did at the last minute to beat him for 8th. And Aaron Williams, he fell back to 9th, and his teammate Kris Wascher ends up in 10th. And look at this. All 4 JR Motorsports cars are in the top 10. 3rd, 7th, 9th, and 10th. Man, how about that? Sosnoski, he came out of nowhere for 11th. Lyndon Wright ends up 12th. James Silverfires, who fell all the way back in the near the 30s, ends up with a top 15 and 13th. Points leader Alex Jones ends up 14th. I don't know if he's going to lose the points lead or what. He may still have it, but I'm not sure. Tim Fiegel rounds out in the top 15. Then it's Daniel Day, hometown boy James Qualls, Ryan Acosta, and then Drew Austin rounds out the top 20. And then it was Sean Henley, Michael Norman, Cody Lamas, Eric Burton, and Carson Beightol. And then from 26 here it's Danny Wells, Kyle Thomas, Trent Dunn, Justin Perry, and Nick Pericles. And there goes Steven Gonzalez, Alex Ferranti, and Dylan Pote. Dylan Pote fell all the way back to 33rd. I don't know what happened. I think they had to take a pit stop. I don't know, but oh man. One second you see them like in the top 10, and then they're all the way in the late 30s. Oh man, that's got to be disappointing. Then it's Tim Walch and Jessica Shelton. That's gonna hurt both of them in the points. And Chris Dalton, despite that late race spin, he's going to be the last car on the lead lap. Then it's Sean Galligan, Joseph Lombard, and Dylan Young were the last car on the lead lap. And the only guy to retire out was Austin Ogo. But we had some pretty exciting racing in the closing stages of this race. But Charles Jackson was the man who came out on top at the end, and he will end up with his second win of the season and a lifetime supply of Twinkies. I better hope he shares some of those. Well, race fans, that's going to be it for Kentucky. I'm going to have to see where the next race is going to take place, but congratulations one last time to Charles Jackson for winning here tonight at Kentucky Speedway, and we will see you for the next Mobil 1 Nationwide Series race.